Hi everybody, I'm Serena Piccoli. I'm an Italian poet and playwright. I'm also a co-founder and co-chair of the International Poetry Festival in Cesena, a beautiful city near Bologna in Italy. I usually write my poems both in English and in Italian. We are the Obstinate Monkeys, and I think I'm gonna start now reading my first poem. It was selected by poet and editor Mark Lipman for the Vagabond press. It's an independent press based in Los Angeles, and it was included with another poem of mine in this exciting and very interesting and powerful anthology, which is called Extreme, a social and environmental anthology. It was published in 2018, and it includes poems by Lawrence Ferlinghetti, Jack Hirschman, Antonieta Villamil, and Neeli Cherkovski, just to name a few. The poem is Bread and Bandages, and it's dedicated to Kurdish women in Kurdistan. We shall not forget them. Bread and bandages. Let's go beyond disseminating info, Facebook photos, send school buses, help new businesses, send baking equipment, run English classes. No bread left in Afrin country. No left in fascist country. Raise voices, raise funds. Time to be aware. Women fighters die from blood loss. Waiting for care. It's not a possibility, it's a necessity. Let's send hemostatic dressings. Let's go make bread and bandages to stop bleeding from fascism, patriarchy, capitalism. Let's go beyond all. Let's go to Rojava and Shingal. The second poem of mine is The Bluetit, a love poem for my amazing, lovely fiancée, Alexandra. This poem has been selected and published in the magazine, in the Red 18, which is the magazine of the University of Liverpool. On a silent fig tree, a bluetit is standing proud, black makeup around her eyes, overlooking the wasteland. She looks fragile, she's not. She's lavishly trilling in the ill wind. All the leaves have gone, the waterfall still frozen. Her yellow belly holds a wish. Hopes the dawn is in love with her as she sings to it. The dawn rises every day for its love for the bluetit. And my fiancée Alexandra reminds me, you don't remind me that, you always forget to remind me things. My fiancée Alexandra reminds me to say that 15 of my English poems are included in the UK poetry map, and you can read my poems and other lovely and interesting and stimulating and poems on placesofpoetry.org. And now, shall I say it or not? Yes, I will say it. And now for something completely different. One of my books, it's a chapbook, published in Chicago in 2017. Silviotrump, it was published by Moria Poetry. It's part of a collection of more than 100 chapbooks, political chapbooks, curated and edited by poet and professor William Bill Allegrezza, who teaches at Indiana University. And it was a great project. He had this brilliant idea of calling all poets from all over the world, and I'm the only Italian, I'm the only one from Italy, and he made these Locofo Chaps and sent them to the White House, to Trump, and as a political message. And you know that poetry is alive and is strong and powerful and is fighting with us. And we actually got two reply letters from the White House saying thank you for your for sending your stuff. Anyway, so I'm gonna read. There are some of my poems, of course, they're all political, and there are two on a theme that I love and that I usually write about. It's gender violence. Anyway, I'm gonna read Silviotrump, the poem that gives the title to hold the whole chapbook. Europe, cradle of civilization, could not but teach you how to. Plato, Aristotle, Sappho, Dante, and Silvio Berlusconi in 1994. Anointed by God, felt divine in being voted by people, willing to teach us all the gospel of Go Italy, his biblical party, and us, his missionaries, apostles. Silvio, oh Silvio, of course we know how you came into politics, not to get richer and richer or make laws for you or make love to you. You're generous, Silvio, a real God for us, the humble. The judges, they are all mad here, sure, Silvio, sure. They gotta be mentally disturbed, real psychos, anthropologically different from the rest of human race. Yes, Silvio, yes, Silvio, oh, Silvio, fly without fear in your mission to save Italy from the left-wing parallel state that controls schools, universities, press, TV, radio station, judges, cooks, postmen, gardeners, milkmen, radicchio pickers. Yes, please, Silvio, do remind us that freedom of press is not an absolute right. Silvio, oh Silvio, thank God, thank you, a walking miracle descending from the altars and the marbles to teach your high morality to the humbles. Yes, we worship you as the Jesus Christ of politics. You have grown stigmata on you for the tremendous sacrifice and for all the money you've lost in doing politics to save us, the humble. Silvio, oh Silvio, sing us your Neapolitan lullabies, tell us your fairy tales, and we'll keep on dreaming, sleeping, snoring, eyes closed, ears closed, see a different sea. Mussolini never killed anybody. He used to send opponents on vacation in internal exile. Fascism was a minor democracy. Chinese communists used to boil children to manure the fields. Such a modest proposal, isn't it, darling? Silvio, oh Silvio, we worship you, 'cause we know you're a womanizer, and the real man got to be a womanizer. Sure, you can't have many women in your government, 'cause in Italy there's a predominance of men. You're a godfather, To us, Silvio, and for us. When you tell girls to marry a rich man, when you pay very young girls to stop them from being paid by old men, a modest coherence. When you say you've never paid a woman in your life, an underrated modest coherence. When you say Italy is a great country to invest in, we have beautiful secretaries, superb girls. When you say it's better to like beautiful young girls than to be gay. Silvio, oh Silvio, we shall worship thee, 'cause you say we need you indeed, so you can't avoid helping us, the humble in need. Thank you, Silvio, oh Silvio, Silvio, thank you. When in 2010 you promised the country, I will defeat cancer in 3 years. 2011, 12, 13. Silvio! Oh, Silvio, we love when your eyes shine at the very thought of your best friends. For 15 years I have had a deep and true friendship with Muammar Gaddafi, the Libyan leader. A man with great wisdom. I made a plan to build a university where my dear colleagues could teach the young. The professors would be George Bush, Chirac, Putin. And again, we worship you, Silvio, Silvio, oh Silvio, 'cause you cheer up our life with your shiny smiles. When Albanian President Berisha was showing you his plan to stop human traffickers, you said, except smuggling beautiful girls to Italy. Donald, oh Donald, what could come out of Silvius Fatus after he, on his own, with himself, had a coitus? A lotus or a crocus? I guess something bogus. Oh Donald, you came out as a potus. Mamma mia, mamma mia. You're two penises in a pod. Oh, poor pod. You want to be wrapped in puting. You wanna poke. You can't make it. Your chambre, a chamber pot. Donald, oh Donald, disgusting slob. Did he say that on women? Or did women say that on him? Or vice versa? Really, who cares? We worship you and your godfather, Silvio, who called Frau Merkel an unfuckable lard ass. And you agree. You agree, Donald. Hillary cannot satisfy her husband. Really, who cares? As long as you've got a young and beautiful piece of us. We worship you, Donald. And Silvio, too, super willy billy billionaire, bringing businesses, business, a man willing to save us, save your money from us. And yes, do not worry, we do remember you hate black guys. Counting your money, Donald. Oh, all those slouches. And you, Donald, you're so patient, 'cause you know laziness is a trait in blacks. So, we've reserved short guys wearing yarmulkes for you all year long, all life long, as you asked for. Now, sleep tight. Barack is no more around. Must be some bathing, I guess, like your dear Silvio said. Obama is young, handsome, and also tanned. And you won't believe it, but the two of them sunbath together because the wife is also tanned. Donald, oh Donald, you and your godfather are property developers. We like your vision of the world as a property to buy, deal, demolish, bomb, build, just like you do to women. After they are a star, the fun is over. It's a creation process. Putting your wife to work is a very dangerous thing. Like creating a building. It's pretty sad. A modest building, isn't it, Donald? Donald, oh Donald. Some say you are a trump from the ass trumpet of doom, Mr. Berlusconi macaroni in a box. So cheesy and stodgy, you say, I like him, he's a good guy. He bombed Libya. Now you're bombing Syria, bombing civilians. Civilians? Civilians? They're not civilians. We are civilized. Donald, oh Donald, I so love that picture of you and your daughter, Ivanka, perched atop two concrete parrots having sex. She's lucky being your daughter. If not, perhaps you'd be dating her. Friends, oh friends, God save us from imbeciles, Silvio says. That's what we'd also wish. Apparently, is either deaf or just doesn't exist. Friends in US, we know you're pissed. We Italians send you our motto under Mr. B. Resist, resist, resist.